What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the max stop profit algorithm, so let's get right into it. So the question goes as follows. Given an array of price stocks or stock prices, give me the maximum profit you could possibly get within the array. So we have this array right here for an example, and let's say our buy price is 32, sell price is 46. We get a $14 profit right there. What if our buy price is still 32 and our sell price is at 40? We get a $8 profit right there, which is not as good as the 14. But the answer to this array right here is actually $22. We buy it at 26 and we sell it at 48. This will give us a $22 profit. And that's sort of the question they're trying to get out, or yeah, that's the question they're giving you, the maximum profit. So with these type of questions, you might want to actually start thinking about the array as given and start thinking about how you could actually do it. Just talking about it. That's what they want to know. How are you going to do it? And they want you to talk about it before you start writing code. Most people actually start writing code without even talking about it, and they think they have it in their mind. Sooner or later, they figure out that they didn't know what they were doing. They were just trying to push it out. So let's talk about it first. Let's talk about it. Let's actually try to solve this problem verbally, okay? So we start at 32 and we sell at 46. We buy and then sell. This gives us a $14 profit. That's pretty good. Now, obviously, we need to keep on going down the road. So our buy point is still the same, but our sell pointer moves. So we buy at 32 still and sell at 26. All right. This is going to give us a crappy profit, man. This is going to give us a it's not going to give us, it's going to give us a negative profit of $6, okay? So this 32 and 26 pair is garbage. So that we know that this buy point needs to change. We need to change it, but where do we change it? Do we change it here or here? Well, we know that we're currently on 26, right? So we could change it right here, but we know that this number gave us a profit. So that means that this number is bigger than the original number, right? So let's say we put it at the buy price right here and the sell price again right here. It will still give us a negative number. So instead of moving the buy price one up, we're going to just move it to the current one we're at right now, because it wouldn't matter if we were here. Remember, if we choose it right here, it will still give us a negative number. So we need to move it to the current. So we move this to the current, the buy price to 26, and move the seller pointer to the 38. So 26 and 38. That gives us a profit of $12. It's pretty good. Now we still keep the 26 as the buy point. Just move the sell pointer up one. So 40. 26 and 40. That's better than the last one. It's $14 profit, which is bigger than 12. So I like this. We're going to still keep on going to the 26 and just move the pointer up one to 48. This is way better. It's $22 of profit, you know, and this is a 14. That's way better. So 26 and 48, that pair is pretty good. Now let's go to the 26 and 42. Well, yes, this does give us a profit of $16, but it's not as big as 26 and 48, which was 22. So we know now we solved it verbally. We solved this verbally, right? We decided that when it was 32 and 26, we decided that not to move it here, but to the current pointer. The reason why is because it wouldn't matter if it was here; it will still give us a negative number, right? Because let me show you. Let me actually put this. Let me give this a 40. Right there. Let's add a 40 right there. So let's start again. 32 and 40. It's $8 profit, which is good. So I'm going to keep 32. 32 and 46. That gives us a $14 profit, which is better than the $8. So I like that pair. So it's still better. So I'm going to keep it at 32 and move it up 26. 32 and 26. This gives us a crappy $6 negative. So we're down $6. So let's say we move it up 40 and 26. It's still 40 is still greater than 26. It's still going to give us a negative number. 46 is greater than 26. It's still going to give us a negative number. So that we know that these positive numbers, every time we got a positive, that means that it's always greater. So it wouldn't make sense to move this buy point to the 40 and then 46 and 26. It would actually make more sense to move this buy price to the current one and then move the sell one up, right? That makes more sense. Let me actually remove this. Now that we solved it verbally, let's actually put it into logic. So we know that we need a max profit, a buy price, and a sell price. And we actually need to know if we are going to change our buy price. Remember, we kept it at 26 for like 3 consecutive times, and then we moved it. Or well, we would have moved it later on down the road, I'm pretty sure. But like 32, we kept it for 1 and then moved it when it got to 26. So we need a kind of like a buy pointer. So I'm gonna say change buy price. Okay. So let's start with max profit. We're gonna set this equal to -1. I'm setting it to -1 to indicate that if I get a -1 back, that means that there was no profit to be made in this array. Meaning that all these numbers are always decreasing. So it'll be 32 to 18 to 12 to 10 to 9, 8, 7. There was never a positive way going up, right? So we get a -1 back. That means that there was no profit in the day. Buy price, I'm going to set that to 0 for now. Sell price, 0 as well. And change buy price. This is going to be a Boolean because this is going to say that, yes, you should change the buy price because the sell price is pretty sucky. It sucks, so sucky. It sucks, so change the buy price. All right, now that we have our variables, we all know we need to do a for loop for this. So for, I'm going to do that, price, array. We got our basic for loop right here, starts at 0, our price array length, and then I++. It's pretty simple, basic array. In this for loop, we do need to set our buy price and our sell price, correct? And our buy price is dependent upon this change buy price. So we need to say if change buy price is true, then I want my buy price to equal buy price array of the current index. Now, we are going to go through this logic one more time at the very end, so that way you actually know what's going on. Our sell price is always going to be our buy price plus 1. So whatever the current buy price is, we're going to just add 1 to it. Always. So if it's right here, our sell price is going to be right here. If we jump our buy price to 26, we'll have 1 up right here. Always. All right. Now it's time for the actual logic. So for this first indicator, we know that 32 and 46 was good. So we actually got the profit from that, right? But we know that 36 and 26 was bad. That means that this logic right here, we need to add that logic, meaning that our sell price is less than our buy price because 26 is less than our 32, right? So if our sell price is less than our buy price, we need to change that buy price, right? So change buy price equals true. We know this for a fact because we go right here, it's pretty good. So I stay at 32, I move to 26, that's pretty bad. And like I said, this is irrelevant. So I move my 32 to the 26. We change our buy price. So once it iterates again, we'll say if change buy price, which is true, we're going to set our buy price to the current sell, whatever the current counter is, right? Like I said, we are going to go through this one more time. Else, if we change our buy price, that means that there's nothing else to do. We can't do anything. We just changed our buy price. There's nothing to sell yet. Else, we're going to create a variable called temp profit. And we're going to set that equal to sell price minus buy price. Okay? Now we're going to check if our temp profit is greater than our max profit. If temp profit is greater than max profit, get rid of these. Then we know that we want to change our max profit to equal to the temp profit. And we're also going to change our change buy price to false, because we don't want to change our buy price, right? It's all good. And then we're done. Max profit, profit. I mean, console log max profit. Now let's go through this one more time with the logic in hand. So we set our buy price. We got our change price. So obviously it's true. So we're going to set our buy price and sell price. So we're starting at 0, 0, and we're going to start 0 plus 1 is 1. So 46. Buy and sell. So this sell if is not true. So we go right here. Our max temp profit is $14, which is correct. And it's greater than -1. So we set the max profit to 14. And change buy price is false. So reiterate one more time. We skip this. But our sell price is 1 plus 1, which is 2. We're now right here. Sell price. Buy price is still here because we skipped through this. Now we're at 26. Okay, sell price is less than buy price. So it's going to give us a negative number. So we're going to set, we're done with this if statement and the else. It just completely ignores this else. We go to the second iterator. Now this is 2. So now we set our buy price. Right? We're going to set our buy price since now it's true. We set it to 2. So 0, 1, 2. Yes, we want it to the current one. And we're going to just iterate one more for the sell price. So 26, 2 plus 1 is 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, which is 38. And it's going to continue on like that forever. And this should give us the right thing. Let me see. Let me open up my command terminal CD, desktop, algorithms, node max, and we get 22 back, which is the correct answer. Let me get one more array out. And these arrays, the arrays that I'm getting are from Leet Code. I think that's what it was called. I'm not too sure. But they gave us some arrays. You know, they need to give us an array of numbers, and it gives us what the answer should be, and we just gotta write the program for it. So this should turn out to be 12. So if I save this and run it here, we're gonna run that, and it is 12 because the max profit is 4 and 16. Yeah, 4 and 16, which is $12. So guys, when you get a question like this that you do not know what's going on, try to solve it verbally first, going through this array first. Try to solve it, and then once you solved it verbally, then you can write it out, because once you solve it verbally, it's pretty easy to write that into code. They call it pseudocode, but you know what I'm talking about. So that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, like the video, and leave a comment down below. And thanks so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. All right, see you in the next video.